this is the start. Okay, you ready? This is the start of a long-term partnership with Wizards of the Coast where I'm going to be playing Magic pretty frequently, about twice a month, 2-3 Fridays-ish a month, pretty much for the remainder of the year. Look at this. Look at this. So if any of you have been curious, when is the next Magic the Gathering draft? When is the next constructed? When am I going to be on MTG Arena in the future? The answer is no more than 2 weeks away. So we're just going to play Magic the Gathering all day. Alright, so let's see here. So I did buy myself 20k gems. I ground a little bit of competitive draft, yes. I did grind myself some drafts for a little bit of time there. But the big thing is that I spent 9,000 gems on a bunch of packs here. So all in all, the gem system I like quite a bit because, I mean, if you can get any wins, if you can get any sopping wet W's in drafts, kind of winds up paying for itself. Okay, what is the reward? A pack, 2 packs, 3 packs, and 1,500. Oh my god. Oh, this is some serious... This is some serious business. Okay. Now, I guess this format's a little different than Quick Draft. It's a little different than Quick Draft. Draft cards build a 40-card deck and battle others. Draft code uses special 14 cards packs. Get to keep all the cards. Okay, sounds like a pretty typical draft. Oh, keep playing best of 3 matches until you reach 5 matches won or 2 matches lost. Oh my goodness. I think I am going to button this top thing. I think I'm going to button this top guy up. Generally don't like having the top button buttoned all the way up. It looks a little funky in real life, but, you know. It's all about how it looks on camera, you know what I mean? Oh my gosh. I just want to note one thing. Throughout the day, I'm probably going to be doing some adjustments, because it is really hot where I am today. Like, really, really insanely hot. And, I had the air conditioner on full blast. And it is still so hot. Oh my goodness. Are you sure I want to purchase this item? Are you kidding me, man? Now, is there any time limit here? Okay, good. It looks like it's the same as the previous draft. The thing that's really exciting, though, is the best of 3, so that way I can sideboard in. The top button off give you a very Italian appeal, says Scourger Land. Well, who doesn't like the Italian appeal? Yeah, it's fine. We're going to go straight Italian. We're going to titillate and tease as we try to draft. Now, in my Dominaria drafting, here's the big thing that I'm going to keep on the brain throughout this. Dominaria drafts feel pretty slow. They feel pretty dang slow. So I am like, this I actually feel like is one of the absolute resident sleepers of this entire set, the Cold Water Snapper. It's just so good. I think Djinn of the Lamp is actually pretty ridiculous. I mean, it's a 5/6 with flying. Blue-white flyers is an archetype I wind up with a lot. There's also sort of the, if it's possible to get, if a lot of people don't pick up red, you can get some really nice red beatdown. Let's see here. Creatures you control with power, toughness 1 or less can't be blocked. Yeah, there's some, like, blue... There's actually some interesting blue aggro decks that are here. What's Tiana do? Flying for strike. Whenever an aura or equipment you control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, you may return that card to its owner's hand at the beginning of the next end step. This is very expensive, basically, for a flying 3/3 with first strike. So this does not actually seem good to me. This seems more constructed due to the fact that it has natural synergy with aura and equipment, and this is a card that sucks unless you get the synergy. I'm still heavily leaning towards Zahid, Djinn of the Lamp. Let's see, what does Tatyova do? Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life and draw a card. God, that's pretty dang good. But it is a mere 3/3. Again, this format does feel quite slow. Dub is great, except I will note for the record, I really don't like any song that has a whoa, 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 whoa. I'm not that much of a fan of it. Tatyova is really first pick quality good. I just always wind up with blue-white flyers. That's the thing. I always wind up. Call the Cavalry is a very nice pickup. I would not want to first pick this. I feel like right now it's Tatyova or Zahid. Let's see, Cabal Paladin. Yup, not particularly amazing with the top 3 cards of your library. No. None of this nonsense. No. Okay, so here's the thing. Tatyova is sufficiently good that she's, like, splashable. Like, if I pick this, I could do something like still blue-white flyers splashing Tatyova. Or something green blah splashing blue. Still, my intuition is to just want to run the big, thick, swollen man. I think I'm just going to pick Zahid. Now, this man, Slin Voda, the Rising Deep, when I initially saw this card, I thought it was bad because of the fact that it is an 8 mana cost 8/8. That, I can kick for 10 mana, Yahoo, to return everything. But again, this is a really, really slow format. And so Slin Voda often wheels. And I expect it to wheel and would be thrilled if it did wheel. So this might be a reasonable pickup for later. Let's see what Diligent Excavator. Yeah, this is the... If you cast a historic, target player puts top 2 cards of their library in their graveyard. Not good enough. 1/3s are okay. Requisite says, what is wheel? Wheel is when you pick a card from the pack, you pass it to your either your right or your left. And so if it has 14 cards, it's going to come back to you again. It's some of the packs are going to hit back to you 2 times. And so when that occurs, that's called wheeling. So in other words, if I don't pick this now, there's a strong possibility it will come back to me and I can pick it again. AKA, this can wheel. Short Sword, equipped creature gets +1/+1. I always think this card is okay. I think I'm actually going to pick Call the Cavalry. I think Call the Cavalry is very good. I thought this card was going to be really nice, but instead it was Cry Frown bad. I'm just going to get the Call the Cavalry. This is a solid pick and doesn't really commit me, but I think that Call the Cavalry is a good pick. I'm aware that I passed that to my left. Weight of Memory, draw 3 cards. Target player puts top 3 cards of their library in their graveyard. This might be very reasonable. Banalish Honor Guard gets +1/+0 for each legendary you control. It is simply a 2/2 for 2. So, you know, automatically I'm looking at blue and white just because I have this Zahid that has double blue. And Call the Cavalry is pretty good. We have another Short Sword. I think Weight of Memory is still quite good. Because this format, again, it's slow AF. So I think that card draw is unusually powerful, things like this. Because this just feels ungodly slow a lot of the times. You know, you'll be getting your ass kicked in the first 4 turns. You cast Weight of Memory and, you know, you die with more cards in your hand. But in this format, I think that it's still okay. I thought this card was going to be amazing, the Davenant Trapper. I want to say it with a French accent. I hope that's all right. Davenant. I think it's Davenant. I'm going to go with the Weight of Memory. That might be a bit of a newbie pick, but... Squee, the Immortal. Hello, I'm constructed ready. Invoke the Divine, destroy an artifact or enchantment. The Excavation Elephant. Oh my god. These are some really nice green and black cards. So at this point, I think it's important for me to not just all-in commit to... Well, alright. First things first. My cat is getting blocked. My cat is... Yeah, sweetheart. Let me move my wallet and my contact solution over here. We gotta make sure the baby cat has room. Come on, come here. Come on, move. Yep. Alright, yes, meow. Have a seat. This does not excite me in any way, but it is an artifact. Okay, so here's something that I'm trying to be more diligent about because I have the time to be. Oh my god, I forgot to tweet. Let me just shoot that tweet out real fast. That's fine. Let's just fire that out. Is a good day to draft Dominaria on MTG Arena all day. Alright. So something I'm trying to be really cognizant of is, you know, with what frequency do I want to... With what frequency do I want to just commit to the colors that I've chosen right now, and what percentage of the time do I want to be like, wow, that's a pretty nice green card, let me switch into that. I'm just going to commit to Homeroad Explorer, always wheels. This is not great. None of these cards are good for me. I'm actually going to pick the Yavimaya Shepherd because I don't know if I'm blue yet. Arcane Flight is actually pretty nice, but I don't think it's like 5th pick nice. What are some of these green ones? Plus one planet on a target creature. Corrosive Ooze. That's an OK 2/2. This card is better than it looks. Return all legendary permanent cards from your graveyard to the battlefield. Absolutely ghastly in draft. Absolutely ghastly because we don't know, because this card does nothing on its own. It needs to have legendary cards in there. So this is a very nice green card. It's very nice because it is an excellent late game run out. So green is actually looks like it has maybe some potential. Like Slin Voda is a second Slin Voda. I could just commit like hell to this. Just nip up the Slin Voda. Oh yeah, this is also a legendary sorcery. I have to control a legendary creature or planeswalker in order to pull it off. So I think it's awful bad. Picking Slin Voda, I think, is a weak card. Arcane Flight, we can eventually get around to this being an okay pick, but I don't think it's early on. We could do some stuff with just tokens. We could just ignore these two. I'm actually going to pick the Croissant Druid and kind of... I'm cognizant that maybe green is going to start giving me some goods. Enchant Permanent has Hexproof. When Enchant Permanent leaves the battlefield, if it's a store, draw 2 cards. No, I don't like this. Sarah's Disciple is... It's way flatter than I expect a lot of the time. Not a lot of blue returning to me. This card, I think, generally is not good, but just weirdly winds up being excellent a lot of the time. I think I'm just going to pick the dude. Because I'm not entirely sure what color I am. And just, you know, Flyer's nice. We could also Grow from Ashes. Grow from the Ashes is a really nice card. It just lets me get a land out of my deck and put it out on the field, or I can pay the kicker cost to get 2 land. Screw that, man. Let's accident our way into green. I think that this might have wound up being an excellent choice. Return target permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. That is eventually powerful, but I think that the Corrosive Ooze... I think that we actually are green. I think at the very least we are green. I think we are a green person. Sergeant at Arms is a nice pick. Goblin War Chief. It's a 2/2 that helps with goblins. That's more of a constructed card. Sergeant at Arms is clearly the only pick here. Like, destroy target land. Oh my god. At least once today. At least once today we're going to run a lot of land removal. And not win, but just hurt someone a little bit. Because when I look at this, I have a 2-mana 2/2. I have some acceleration. I have a dude. I have a dude. I have some dudes. Like, we don't have a lot at the low end. I'm leery of grabbing a Partick Wanderer here. I think I actually just want the cheaper dudes. Guy's Prayer must be blocked if able. I'm telling you, this Coldwater Snapper wheels a lot and is pretty dope. Maybe the Partick Wanderer had an argument to it based upon the fact that it is a... in fact that... wasn't entirely sure what color I was. See, the Coldwater Snapper actually feels like the best card here. Does Corrosive Ooze destroy artifacts? No, just destroys equipment. We might... I mean, the Sergeant of Arms and Call the Cavalry is not as exciting. We might be actually green-blue. I think the Coldwater Snapper is just too excellent. And we can do something like a green-blue Flyers, but not have that many Flyers, just have a couple of huge swollen dudes. Add some mana for each Power Shard stone that you have. Artificer's Assistant or Diligent Excavator. I think Diligent Excavator, due to the fact that it's a 1/3 and could be a nice defensive card if I do go into blue-green flyery stuff. I'm going to get the Man. Search your library for 2 cards. 1 in the hand, 1 in the graveyard. Nope, not that great. Alright, let's get the Crablar army going. Oh, yes! This is actually kind of a nice combat trick sometimes. This is a nice sideboard thing. Warlord's Fury, hell yeah. Let's go ahead and... what's the button to hide this? There we go. Okay, let's take a look. Syncopate? No. No, I'm not doing it. Not a chance. Short Sword. Dude, why do you guys always want me to pick short swords? They've been coming to us by the dozen. This card was unbelievably unexciting to me. This is actually just the worst. Another Corrosive Ooze. Llanowar Elves. That actually seems pretty nice. That actually seems pretty dang nice. What else do we have? Squee the Immortal. God. I mean, I think that it is not even close at all. I don't even think I need to look. It's just Llanowar Elves. I think we're just green. Oh, Halar. Halar. Ooh, Blink of an Eye is a nice one. What does this thing do? The first eruption deals 1 damage to each creature without flying. Then it adds 2 mana. Sacrifice a mountain. If you do, the first eruption deals 3 damage to each creature. That's so weird. Oh my god, it's in the short sword! Alright, so what's Sentinel the Pearl Trident do? Flash. When it enters the battlefield, you may exile target historic permanent you control. If you do, return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. Not good. Seal Away is good. It's actually very good. Blessed Light is really good. Blink of an Eye is really good. Oh, this is tricky. Everything else is mediocre compared to, like, these all-star cards. You know, I think... It's kind of hard to not want the Blessed Light. Exile is really good. Exiling is really good. Blink of an Eye is also really good. I think I have to splash for Blessed Light. I think that this card is just too good right now. We'll definitely need some good hard removal, and this will just delay. So I think Sergeant at Arms is going here. Hope some more juicy bits come to us. Haven Sentry's fine. Gosh, I am so confused. All of a sudden, I'm just getting hurled sick white cards. Am I just pure 3-color? Mesa Unicorn, Pegasus Courser. I think if we do this, we actually need to get a ton of... ton of ramp. This is absolutely the most constructed card I've ever seen. Alright, Shana, Sisei's Legacy. This is an early drop that would be good in a Swarmy deck. I don't think that it picked that one up. Pegasus Courser is the one I'm really looking at. Whenever it attacks, another target attacking creature gains flying until end of turn. This has been a real pain in the ass, but I think I might just actually be, like, purely 3-color. Have, like, a green starting base, and then just beat down with some blue-white. I think I'm actually... Arbor Armament is... so bad. So bad as a pick. I'm just going to Pegasus Courser. Getting the turtle. Where's our turtle? Yeah, Coldwater Snapper. Yeah, I think Pegasus Courser is the pick. Academy Journey Mage. Oh my god. The absolute greatest. Okay. Fungal Plots. Exile creature card from your graveyard. Ah, create a 1/1 green Saproling creature token. This can be very nice. We got another short sword. Yes! Neonomot is like, short swords all day! Yeah, but Academy Journey Mage is ridiculous. It's just a creature you play that bounces an enemy creature. I don't think anything even comes close to this. This is fantastic. Divinate. Oh! There is an RN Jesus. Oh my god, remember how we said we had to splash for this? Ah. What does this thing do? Morning Glory. Mortal Glory attacked. Okay. Yeah, just make some creatures. We also have a Grow from Ashes. God, I hope it wheels. But Blessed Light is so ridiculous. Are you kidding me? Let's see here. I'm really eyeing the Grow from Ashes. Because then we can actually pick up some monsters. Let's see. Is there anything else? Good. This is fine. This is fine. What's Wild Onslaught do? Put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. If I were Swarmier, this would be better. I think it's absolutely 100% Grow from the Ashes, because I think that this kind of allows me to commit to just like 3 colors. And now I am a poor man's Luis Scott Vargas. Look at me go. Oh my god, Coldwater Snapper is excellent. This is an excellent pick. This guy's not exciting. This is great for our deck right now. Power Turtle. Energy Turtle. What does this one do again? Look at the top 3 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature or land and put it in the hand. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. You may put a land from your hand onto the battlefield. All these, put a land from the hand onto the battlefield is meh. We already have 2 Homeroad Explorers. I think just a Llanowar Envoy. Just the dude. Because if I look here, I have... This is kind of a creature. I might not even run it. The Ooze is actually a creature. Yeah, I'm kind of low on creatures. Yeah, I think I'm actually... This is probably the biggest concern I have, is that if we look, I have Llanowar Elves, Diligent Excavator, and Corrosive Ooze. This is all my opening. This is it. This is all I have to start my life out. I'm just going to get the Llanowar Envoy. Another Corrosive Ooze. Wow, that's a very nice pickup. Valeran Arcanist or Dub? I actually think Dub is probably won't run either of these. Actually, maybe I would run this. Dub does not actually seem like a thing that I would necessarily run. I don't think I actually have that many creatures. Maybe we're actually okay on the creature front. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad, but it doesn't make me super excited. Oh, get all the Crablars. I'm probably not going to run this, but I'm just going to take it because I like birds. I think birds are cool. Destroy target land for the memes. Destroy target land for the memes. Let's put this away. Let's put this away. Alright, what do we have here? Song of Freyles. Deck's pretty good. Alright, we now, wow. Until next turn, your creatures gain add 1 mana of any color. However, there is a Cloud Reader Sphinx. I actually think I'd take the Cloud Reader Sphinx. Because, like, we don't actually have that many scary big threats that can, like, end the game. We have, like, some cheeky, rampy stuff. And this will absolutely 1000% get picked. I have a modest amount of ramp. I think I'm going to take the Cloud Reader Sphinx. I think the Sphinx is correct. Siege Rabbit says you'll get a Sphinx from another pack. I would take 2 Sphinxes over 1 Sphinx, 1 Song of Freyalise. I think this is just way, way, way too powerful of a card. And it's filling in a gap that I feel very much so that I need. Baloth Gorger is a nice, thick, swollen bear man, which is good. On Sarah's Wings, I think I'm going to take this. Joda, I actually never was very excited about. This is just a 4/3 flyer that's hard to cast. On Sarah's Wings, I actually believe that I have... Because I have 2 goals right now, right? My goals are to get some thick, swollen endgame. And to kind of focus on flying as a way to close out. Just some nice threats. And I feel like On Sarah's Wings is a very nice way, especially given that it gives vigilance and lifelink. I think the winged turtle on Sarah's Wings on a turtle is like just so powerful. Just gonna go ahead and snatch that one up. What do we have here? Shauna again. No. Nah. You know what would be funny is if I ramped and then destroyed all the land. Alright, we're gonna do a meme deck later. I think it's actually Opt. Opt seems pretty nice. Anything else, it seems good. Aether Glider is very mediocre. Jousting Lanced. See, I actually don't think Shauna's gonna be useful because she seems I actually think the Jousting Lance is nice. What else is there? Oh, I didn't even look at this. A 2/2 flyer. I think the Jousting Lance is cooler. I do like Opt in blue-white quite a lot. Really? Really? Huh. Huh. I have been wholly unimpressed with Triumph of Gerard when I've played with it. Like, this is absolutely not giving me any excitement in the slightest. You know, weird... Okay, so the thing about this is it never feels good to play early on. I don't even think I want this. Sergeant at Arms is a dude. This is a combat trick. Part of me wants to just snatch up the Partick Wanderer. You know, focus on the ramp side of things. I think I actually like this play a bit more. Oh! 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 Ah! Oh! Ah! Oh! What's Guy's Blessing do? Shuffle up to 3 target cards from their graveyard into the library? No, this is some interesting graveyard stuff. Now, gosh, I'm gonna get the blink. The blink is too good. The blink is too good. The blink is too good. What's our creature count? We don't actually... We have more creatures than I thought. The Artificer's Assistant. Okay, let's do a count. Arbor Armament. This I'm running. Diligent Excavator. Well, let's just count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I know it creates 2, but I'm just counting it as 1. 10. We actually have mostly creatures. We actually have mostly creatures. We're pretty good. I'm gonna snatch up the Blink of an Eye. Hard commit to 3 colors. All these cards are just not great. This card I actually have tried to put into decks, and it sucks. You have a lot of crap creatures, though. That is true, Error Report. That's kind of why I want the Blink. Instead of another Snapper Turtle. Weight of memory. Is this might be the greediest thing I've ever done, getting 2 weight of memories and intending to run both. No problem. More turtles. Our early game is spare, to say the least. Do I really want 5 turtles? So if we get one here, we can maybe even get more. I don't think we're gonna get the... I think we might just have a mono turtle deck. These all wield. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, okay, so this might look weird, but basically I'm worried about dying early on, so I'm gonna... Mammoth Spider, I don't care, man, screw it. Look, once a big boy, always a big boy. Befuddle. Yeah, I actually think I'm gonna snatch up the Befuddle. I think it's important to have some sort of disable, at least. Wow, the Opt Wield. Oh, God. Do we want Tragic Poet? No, hell no. Do we want another Partic Wanderer? Who are our big boys? Nothing but Cold Water Snappers. It's actually pretty sick. I don't know, man. Opt seems a little awkward to run. I'm just picking cards at this point. The last few cards is probably one of my big weaknesses in draft. What is my vault progress? 82%. Okay, so let's do this. Let's what's the format change? There we go. All right, so we don't want this Bells and Lock. Okay, so let's see. What's our count at right now? We're at 52 out of 40. That makes sense to me. All right, let's get out some of these obvious cuts. All right, let me just peel things out at a pretty quick pace. Just get, like, the obvious ones that we want in. We obviously want the Llanowar Elves and the Corrosive Ooze and stuff. Obviously this. I don't know if we want 2 Krosan Druids. Well, we can't get 2 Krosan Druids because I chucked it back. I don't think I'm, like, super hyped about Homerit Explorers at all. Cloud Reader, Sphinx, Mammoth Spider. This may have been a little bold. What are we at right now? 43. Part of me likes the meme of keeping a lot of turtles. You know, there's an argument to be made about ditching the uses. Because, like, this format's really slow, so 2/2s don't really do that much. Like, 1/3s are very nice defensively. Like, this might actually be better than, you know, 2 oozes. I think I should have thought about that before I drafted it, but pff, whatever. Definitely keeping both of these. The Llanowar Envoy feels cuttable. It does not excite me that much. This Befuddle also does not feel like a mission-critical thing. Neither does a Homerit Explorer. Let me actually look at this. This is 41 cards right now. I could probably cut a Cold Water Snapper. I am going to run the 2 weight of memories. I'm doing the proverbial go big or go home. I like this because this is a chump. It's chump o'clock. Befuddle is probably the least impactful thing here. I think that what we're looking to do is run 2 Grow from Ashes and Llanowar Envoys to like get big and swole. Weight of memory helps us get to some of our finisher dudes. Like Pegasus Courser on Sarah's Wings on a Cold Water Snapper is really nice. I think that... I think I actually am going to get the double Corrosive Ooze here. Due to the fact that... no, get right over here. Due to the fact that I want more clear mana at the outset of the game. Like, I want green early on. Green is important to me. Because I want to make sure that I can get this Llanowar Elves off the ground. And Grow from Ashes off the ground. Alright, so is there anything that I'm, like, really missing? I mean, I allege a Jousting Lance, but what would I cut for it? I mean, you could maybe argue this is sideboardable, but I think this is pretty good as anti-flyer tech. I think this is actually maybe horrific. Let's change this deck layout so I can actually get my stuff adjusted here. So, late game, we have a lot of expensive blue cards. So, of course, in theory, we'd want a lot of islands. Yeah, let's get rid of that. However, I think plains is what we need the least amount of. 7/6/4, does that look right? We don't have a ton of green, but we really need them early. Having only 6 islands? Well, the thing about Grow from the Ashes is that it actually lets me search for a basic land card. So I can hunt those down. Tap an untapped artifact rather than pay the spell's mana cost. So, I mean, I could put in some of this, but probably I probably actually do need to get 7 islands in there for my blue. And then the four white mana makes sense because Pegasus Courser I'm not really treating as a 3-drop. I'm treating as a sort of late game way to finish. This is just a great value card. This is a finisher. This is just really nice. So, oh, God. Okay, so I'm debating between 7 islands, 6 forest, or 6 islands, 7 forest. The argument for 7 islands is that I have a lot of double blue. I have 2 of these and 1 of these, and this is like an important card. And also a lot of my big scary dudes are blue. The argument for more forest than islands is that, hey, my ramp is green. My ramp is green, and this will help me get my stuff. Liquid Courage says... says, oh god, tricolor. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't want to do it, but then we got 2 blessed lights. Come on! Alright, chat, I genuinely... I will take 99% credit, but I want you to tell me whether I should do 7 islands or 6 forests. This is a weakness in my play. I really don't know how to identify. Islands, okay. Alright. Draft deck. It's just called draft deck. We're playing best of 3s now. Ready! Fight! Like a mouse. That's my goal, is to work out enough that I have a severe jawline and a stern brow as this man. Yeah, that actually looks like a nice keeper. We have our chumper early on. We have some of our scary dudes. And we have all the manas that we need. That's amazing. That is an amazing outcome. Alright, like a mouse. Which one do we want to run out first? Probably the forest. And do nothing. There's a lot of do nothing turns in Dominaria drafting. Liquid Curses, I always get either 2 or 5 lands. WTF. Well, here's the thing. If you get a 2-lander, keep it. Ah! Alright, well, I mean, we have some goods. This is great. It's just a vanilla 2/2, yeah. I'm gonna plop the island down next. How's everyone doing this fine day? We went live early today, man. That was a little bit my bad. I just autopilot. A lot of my shows I do at 1 p.m., but I was planning on doing an 11 a.m. show today. It's my birthday dinner tonight, so I have to get to that. And I just autopiloted put it for 1 p.m., so... It's great for the one for Eurofolk. Alright, so, what is he playing? This is... Add green. Add green! These are the two abilities of the Elfhame Druid. Well, guess what? Is there any chance that this is a fungus wizard, so that way my Academy Journey Mage can actually get out sooner? No. It looks like, unfortunately, nope. Plasma Unit says, hey, I'm also running my own draft, and I'm finding it really tough to get down to 40 cards. I'm at 42. Is it okay to just run 42? I feel like I don't want to cut anything. First of all, I'm going to say, force yourself to go to 40 cards. And a great way to get into the habit, and or I should say a great technique to help you get to 40, is instead of keeping all your cards and cutting them one at a time, remove all your cards and try to add them one at a time. And what you'll find is that your brain will click a lot more with that. I used to really struggle with that. That's why with this particular construction that you saw me doing, I was doing a lot of like, well, let's just obviously cut a bunch of stuff. Well, not obviously cut. Let's just remove a bunch of stuff that I'm not super excited about and only keep the really absolute power things, and often that'll get me down to like 36. What's this menace? If it was kicked... Why does this have 3/3? Because the Elfhame Druid. Okay. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and plop down this. Oh. Just a regular. And is auto tap on? No, okay. Oh, they got a new menu. No attackers. Alright, so our opponent also appears to have whiffed on some land. Flashfry says, hey fam, I just subbed so I can help answer some of these MTG questions. Thank you so much, Flashfry. Because often my focus will be towards the game. Oh, God. Part of me thinks that the Cold Water Snapper is going to be an intelligent card to just bang out because it's thick, swollen, hexproof. So it's a very good defensive card. And then I can Zahid following this and be okay. This is what I mean by this is kind of a slower format. Like, this was the turn 3 play for our opponent, the Elfhame Druid, which does nothing on the board but maybe helps later. This is a mediocre card that, you know, 3/3 with Menace is fine, but it came out on turn 4. Final Parting is now going to be the cast. Okay. So he's going to be able to put a card in his hand that is, you know, super good. The Kind Wolf says, I just got a second Sun Control Challenger deck for my first deck so I could play at my local MTG game store, but it came with a card missing. I just replaced it with Blink of an Eye. Is that a big deal? The card missing was called Supreme Will. Oh, Supreme Will is fucking... That's a good card. What's the mana cost on that one again? That's the... Yeah, that's 2 and a blue. That's 2 and a blue. Yeah, I'm going to just say straight up, The Kind Wolf. I think there's this complete misnomer of how deck building works. Not misnomer, misunderstanding, I guess. Which is that I think a lot of people believe that you go for the absolute best possible net decked thing, and you just kind of suck unless you have that. Ugh. When I have almost never in my life had a fully net decked thing. Like, almost never. A lot of the times, it's just me doing a construction with what I have. And that is way more powerful than you think, and crazy hella fun. And I think what I would say is just try it out. And a really valuable method. Oh, I messed up because I don't have any land. I just got too excited. That's actually fine. We already have this, and we have the Academy Journey Mage. So this is going to start smashing in. Yeah, Blink of an Eye is good because it'll potentially let us draw. I might even cast it on my turn so I can draw. But anyways, what you can do is you can put that in your deck and then ask yourself every single time you've drawn the Blink of an Eye, what would I do if Supreme Will wouldn't here? This is a good card. I think I'll be okay against it. This is a 4/5 with Menace. And if you kick it for a lot, then you lose the game. So I can return that on this turn and save the Blink of an Eye. And I think that's a better decision. So I'm going to put a stop here. I'm going to go to combat. I'm going to declare this attack. Our opponent seems to be whiffing on mana. So now I'm going to play the Academy Journey Mage and really hurt him by slowing him down. And this is a really nice situation to be in because it appears that our opponent does not have any sort of like removal spells. Like our board has been unaffected. So we're just going to keep pounding his face in. Building the board! Yeah! Now if I don't draw a land next turn, no problem. I have Blink of an Eye. If I do, I'll get a second Swollen Flyer out. Chances are Josu Vest will make a return right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then there's 6, 7 for kicker. So I have to be aware that if at any point our opponent can get to 10 total mana. This is still really not a threat. Oh my god, that is filth. So I do the attack first because there's some green cards that say give something reach and +1/+1, things like that. And I would want to keep the Blink of an Eye so that way I could return this to save my Cloud Reader Sphinx. But now it's my second main. I'm just going to run out my big flyer. And now we've almost won the game, so that's good. I slap it to face. I think the biggest thing that improved my Dominaria drafting, like by a lot, was recognizing that the format was quite slow. Cool Game says, yeah, it's tough. I stuck to blue-black controls and started playing MTG so I could build a decent list even without spending any real money. Yeah, that sounds great. Alright, great. So this appears to be... So there's some errors that are happening here. I think I'm just going to do the... I'm going to let this 4 damage through. This is the scariest thing. I would want to leave mana up for Blink of an Eye to be able to deal with this particular threat. But I think this Cabal, Evangel, I'll just block with my Krosan Druid, right? Because this will trade. And then this 3/3 Menace dude, I'll just block with the Saproling duo over here. Actually, arguably, I could block with the Yavimaya Shepherd and the Academy Journey Mage, because then he can only kill one of these. That maybe seems like a better thing. So just these two? Okay, so we have some options. Like, okay, so here is what I think makes the most sense. I block like this, and then I block like this. So then these two trade. The Krosan Druid is, as far as I'm concerned, a chump. And I think that this is a comfortable block. Accepting 4 damage does not really seem to be much of a problem. The thing is that I have the advantageous position because I'm swinging in the skies for 8. And I have a Blink of an Eye out. And I have another chump blocker on the board with the Corrosive Ooze. Alright, so that is +2/+2. Alright, cool. So he's just going to kill that. And we're totally okay because our opponent does not really seem to have that much of a way to deal with that. So we've kind of set up a really nice chumping turn. So we're going to go to... We're going to go to combat. I'm going to make sure I stop here. We're going to go to the attack. We're going to attack with our 2 big scary flyers. That's going to go in. Great. So we win next turn. Unless he does something remarkable and magical. So I'm just going to throw down. This Corrosive Ooze is another chump blocker. Good, 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 excellent. Day 9 is the most powerful nerd. This Wild Onslaught, really nice, really cool card. So he's going to have to do some desperation stuffs. So I'm just going to straight up chump things. I'm going to block here. I'm going to block. It doesn't actually matter who blocks who, because all my stuff's going to be dead. Is this a menace? Am I... I did it! Okay, get ready for game 2. Is there anything that I would want to change in order to do this? No, I think not. So, for any of you new drafty folk, this is the phase called sideboarding, where I have 2 minutes to decide what I want to swap out in my deck. So, for instance, I could take this like Croissant Druid and pull it out and put in a Sergeant at Arms. Or maybe, you know, most typically... Most typically, your opponent has a bunch of flyers, and you didn't put any anti-flyer things in your deck, so you kind of swap some of those in. Like a Bowels is going to go first. Gosh, my apartment is finally beginning to cool down. So I'm mostly okay with this keep because I can play 2 early defensive cards with this mana. But I'm not over the moon about it. Rova72 says, I think you really want to destroy his land. Well, listen, here's what's going to happen. How about next... The 3rd draft we do today is going to be a total meme draft. Nice. Croissant Druid, really nice defensive thing. What's the Croissant Druid's kicker? This is when it enters that battlefield, gain 10 life. It makes it a very acceptable pickup in a late game circumstance. I think we might just get 3 color punished. Elfheim Druid's a really nice card. Well, that's game. Oh, good lord, that is painful. How do I deal with a 5/5 with Vigilance and Trample? So some damage is going to get through. I think we absolutely must grow from the ashes. Remember what I was talking about with it being a slow format? Still feel like I'm correct. But sometimes he gets a turn 3 5/5 with Vigilance and Trample. Oh my gosh. Oh. Yeah, I am not feeling fantastic. Dude, Untamed Kavu is a good card. With this card? Oh my gosh. That was actually just filthy dirty. I mean, I actually think I'm probably dead. Each opponent discards 2 cards? Oh my gosh, how does he have 2 Elfheim Druids? Alright, I need to chuck 2. So I think I discard the Coldwater Snapper and... I actually think on Sarah's Wings I chuck. I think we're in emergency mode right now. can't block anything because this has menace. Alright, I'm conceding. Oh my lord. I exploded. Alright. Do I want more early game Deuterinos? I think I'm actually comfortable. It just sucks when he gets a turn. Like, this happens a good amount in draft. Not all the time, but often enough that it bears mentioning. Sometimes your opponent just blows you out. Maybe I just put the lifelink vigilance flying on there, maybe. Oof. Now this is a tricky pickle, because if I do draw a land, then I immediately get Grow from the Ashes. Oh my god, this is a hard... Okay, now I know everyone always loves to tease me about keeping 2 lands, but I actually think I keep these 2. I actually think I keep these. I think that this is the Grow from the Ashes and the Corrosive Ooze. And the fact that I get 2 draws. If he plays nothing on turn 2, that's the big turn. I don't want him to play another Elfheim Druid. I am now frightened by his deck. Old Confessor is okay. Oh my gosh. I'm the luckiest boy in the world. Hello! So if he swings with the Stronghold Confessor, I'm going to swing back with the Ooze. Calling the Cavalry is so nice. This is hexproof protection from white first strike. Youch. No attackers. Oh my gosh, dude. Green-black aggro. I have not even played against this. I think I'll have to run out of Call the Cavalry. Really? Are we serious? He has some incredible cards in this deck. Holy guacamole. Okay, so here is what I think we do. We Cloud Reader Sphinx to scry. I think that's definitely the best choice we have in life. So, if I did something like this to get the Hexproof guy out... I think this is actually... I have some cards to stall. Get the mana out first. I actually think I want both of these like this. Now, if he attacks with this, I can't block it because the Cloud Reader Sphinx, he would just buff it up by paying 1 black mana. I like hurt my toe somehow. Yeah, see, he doesn't want to attack with the Knight of Malice because I would just double block. So Academy Journey Mage will buy me a turn. Ow. I think I screwed up my left big toe somehow. It really hurts. Okay, so we're at 9. He only has 4 black, so I would assume that he's whiffed on his green sources, which is a plus. Yeah, I'm just going to bounce this guy. I'm going to keep the blue up to feign and opt. So this is a very nice one to return back to the hand. So if I attack with this, I can still double block the Knight of Malice with these 2 gentlemen. Just want to get some damage in. What does this thing do? Put +1/+1 count up to 1 target creature. The creature becomes an artifact in addition to its other types. Destroy all non-artifact creatures? Really? Huh. Now, here's a question. Do I just double block since on his next turn? Because this is an artifact. I gotta double block this. No. Yeah, I mean, do I chump block it then? Destroy all non-artifact creatures, and this is now an artifact creature. That sucks. Here's what I think is the best play, is to just chump, because we can't do anything about it anyways. Well, I can't play the turtle now. I think I'm dead. I think I actually just straight up lost. What a bomb. God! Destroy all non-artifact creatures. None of these are artifacts. Oh my gosh. And then he replays the shade, too. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm pretty straight up dead. Oh, that helps a lot. Let's see. If I play the Call the Cavalry, and then blink of an eye this. So let's see. If I play this, and then I can bounce one of these 2 with blink of an eye to buy a little time to get the Cold Water Snapper out. I think I'd be dead, friends. Wow, this card is sick, and this card is sick. Damn. I don't really have any monster bombs in my deck, which kind of... I really love Knight of Malice as a card. This card is just fantastic. Look at how much stuff is on it. Now, the question is, do I return this? I think I actually do return that, chump block this. Well, this bumping that back. I think I'm just gonna... let me... end the turn. It's fine. Oh, I can't even block this. I think... Give me the target... Oh, it's hexproof from white, not protection from white. Okay, I misread this. Never mind. Select a non-land permanent. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, for some reason I thought it said protection from white instead of hexproof from white. Because if I bounce the knight, he can replay the knight and the Dreadshade. And then I don't even think I have enough blockers to stay alive. But if he replays this, then I have 2 Chumperinos that I can throw down. I think 4 Snapper Turtles may have been a little ambitious. I'm not entirely sure, because I'm going to have to block here and block here. Alright, well, let's discard 2 cards. I think I should double block this and then just draw a bomb. See, if I do this and do this, well, it was good while it lasted. It was good while it lasted. I think the biggest issue was the draft more than anything. Because, man, this guy's deck was good. Like, first game, kind of just petered out, and I just won with flyers sort of straightforwardly. But, like, game 2, that draw was sick. Game 3 was additionally very sick. Okay. And he gains 10 life. I don't think that's the best play. I think he should have. Oh, awesome. Good thing I got this guy. Yeah, let's target me. How do I want to die? Is there a fog effect that I own? Nice. Well, that felt good. Alright, we're conceding. I think you have to lose 2 times in this to go bust him. Beginner tier 1. It's my very first game in this mode. Yeah, I think it's a 2 loss and you're out sort of thing. How many turtles are we running? Man, we're running 4 turtles. I think I should have cut a turtle, put in another 2-drop. Alright, so this does not look like a good hand, so I'm going to mulligan this. This is a particularly bad hand. It has no land. We're going to mulligan this. I'm going to keep this, because it has 2. Arrgh. I think I probably should just be running 2 or 3 turtles, tops. That probably makes more sense. We are dying to this spider. We're dying to this artificer. 4 turtles was indeed ambitious. Yeah, but I think the turtles are so funny. Oh, this is historic? No. There's some really pesky aggro decks. This is one of these moments in a draft where I'm like, you know what? Bring the death on. It's fine, bring the death on. We need a new draft. It's just turtles all the way down, man, yeah. Where were you last game? I think I actually should have splashed for just the Blessed Light and just the flying thing. I think I needed to be more selective. The Pegasus also probably could have gone. Well, that's not good. Woohoo! Now the good news is that none of these can be blocked. I think I'm gonna have to double chump block this. Well, not chump block, but just exchange here. Perhaps you haven't reached the critical mass of turtle yet. I think that is the ambition that I seek, Flash Fry. What does this thing do? Look at the top card of your library. You may cast top card of your library if it's an instant or sorcery card. Exile the top card of your library. Oh. It's an interesting way to do drawing. Yep, bring it on. I think we'll have to exchange here and just get down to these two guys that poke me for 2 a turn. Alright. Winnie, 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 Winnie. They need to make turtles a tribe. God, that would be so great. For a game right now that consists of me having no decisions whatsoever. I mean, we still have a lot of turns. We got like 6, 7 turns now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, here we go. He's bouncing that. He's putting it down. He's bouncing it. He's scrying it. See, let me just know. See what this guy's deck's doing? Now, like, I had to mulligan to 5, and I'm still not drawing anything. Bring it on. But, like, if you look at his current status, this is the issue that I had a lot of the times when I was trying to do more aggressive things in Dominaria, where you just wind up with these kind of, like, cutesy-pokey dudes, and then you're done. You just don't have a lot of steam anymore. You're sort of out of ways to harm. Now's a good turn to chump the 3/3. Getting beaten to death with a bird. Oh! Praise the sun. It's your turn. I think I have to do a Pegasus chump. I think I'm actually going to need to Mammoth Spider to try to block here, and then I'm going to need a Blessed Light to blow up this so I can block that. And then I'm going to need a chump here to try to conserve my turn clock for 3 turns. If I draw another land, there's a strong probability we can stabilize. Alright. Pegasus Courser. You led a good life. He did that wrong. He should have Merfolk Trickster to tap it and then attacked. Alright. We didn't do anything. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cut this. Cut this. I think I'm actually gonna cut the cavalry. I'm gonna go down to 2. Go up like this, and then I'm gonna add in some small boys. I think this is better. Something like this. This is actually, I think, just a better deck. Oh, I should have cut a turtle as well. I fully intended to cut a turtle. It's okay, we'll get there eventually. So this is a meaningful hand. Too many turtles. Alright, I'm gonna play a land. And then no, I'll do it between games. I wanna get some coffee. I wanna get some water. Kurt says, I like turtles. Tragic poet. Okay, I'm feeling far better about my life right now. Whew! That cold water snapper. Why is cold water hyphenated? Is that how that's supposed to be? Can't it just be like... Oh yeah, this is the weenie buff. What am I doing? Do I want to swing with this? Yeah, I want to. Begin the great weenie eliminating revolution, because he can, like, block. He can double block. He can single block as well. Yep, great, good. And now I'm going to play the Croissant Druid. Get my 2/3 out. Grill Painter says so you don't confuse him with the cold water snapper. Ah, Paiwa Dwagon. Oh, Paiwa Dwagon. Says, I think cold water is a place, not a descriptor. Oh, that's an interesting comment. Blessed be the spider. So I think I want to swing with this guy because he can double block. No, I don't want to do that. I'm just defensive. Well, so I had two options. I think it's attack with neither or attack with both. Well, I'm going to get a second chance. I'm coming in. If he can't do nothing and I can't do nothing, I'm going to do something with my nothing. I think I should have double attacked last turn. When this mammoth spider comes down, he's gonna reign supreme. Bing, bang, bickety, boom. Hitting you in your face so soon. Relic Runner, okay. I'm killing me right now. So if I swing with both, is there any double blocks that he can perform that would be good? No. If you want to trade off here, this is fine. Peacemaker 8952 says, whatever happened to Spellslingers on Geek and Sundry? It's available. Like, think like this. Yeah, man, I mean, Season 4 started in May. There was a new episode on Wednesday, man. Literally 2 days ago, there was the third episode of Season 4 that was released. I guess I haven't checked in a while. Yeah, man. Hit it with that Google, baby. Or go to my Twitter, I just retweeted some of the stuff earlier this week. Oh my god, this is a terrible card in this format. Speaking of terrible, oh, the game just passed all the way to the end of the turn. If a land is tapped for 2 or more mana, it produces this instead of any other type. Each spell a player casts costs 1 more to cast for each other spell that player has cast this turn. What is happening? Blessed be the sun. Oh my god, I have a Spooter. I can't believe Curator's Ward is on a Damping Sphere. He now has a hexproof Damping Sphere. Like, I literally don't understand. I'm Crablar. I mean, he can pump things into the graveyard. I think I'm just gonna slow him down. And I think I literally just Blessed Light every single turn until he's dead. Stevie King says, when you were playing against Action Spellslingers, you look huge. Looks like becoming Power Hot is working well. Thank you. In particular, though, actually, do I want to? Well, yeah, no, I just swing in with all things, right? Yeah. I'm like overall a relatively large person. I'm like 6'3", 6'4" ish, something in that range. Depends on what time of day you measure me. Look, I actually have... Okay, look, I'm going to finish that in a moment, but I have this real weird doubt about my height because, you know, I don't measure myself very much in general. I don't care. I'm generally tall, okay? So I go to a doctor and they're like, all right, let's measure you. Okay, you're 6'4", and I'm like, all right, cool. And so people would go like, how tall are you? I'm like, I'm 6'4". And then I was hanging out with a friend of mine who I always felt like was a little taller than me, and maybe about my height. And he goes, yeah, no, I'm 6'3". And I was like, you're 6'3"? But then I should be taller than you. And he's like, well, we're about the same height. And I'm like, well, huh. So I don't know what to say. The important thing is that there's a substantial amount of me. I gotta chuck a turtle. I like chucking turtles. Alright, we're gonna... where's my other small... the diligent excavator? I just want some dorks down here. No, you know what? Let me... I kind of am interested in this befuddle or some sort of low drop. Yeah, let me actually just put in the dude. Yeah, so I'm like 6'3", 6'4". And Ashley Clements is... like, small. Like, I don't know how to evaluate the size of people, because in my mind, people are about my height or they're 5 feet tall. I put them into those two buckets. So yeah, man. Alright, well, they're doing that. I'm gonna... Well, no, I don't want to... I do want to get coffee, though. Binary people sizes, yeah. I'm also trying to, like, sit up straighter, generally speaking. Just, like, be a tall boy. And, because, I mean, like, it's just sort of as a... Not as a courtesy, that's the wrong word for it, but, like, as just a generalized, like... I don't want to, like, look down like this at people. I want to kind of be more close and personal, so I like that. That also tends to make me hunch. My posture at my computer's actually okay. And I've also been lifting a lot of weights for, like... Oh, no! No way! Oh my god, we won the game! We won the video game, ladies and gentlemen. We did it. Oh my gourd. Oh my gourdly lordly. Holy flordly. Uh-oh. I'm a bird. Call Llanowar Bros. There it is. Oh my gosh, we ramped it. Yes. Yeah, man. I have got arms that are so thick and so swollen. No blocks. Bring it on. Alright. Island. This. Just the basic version, please. One of the planes. Have you seen much of M19 yet? Also, anyone else, I recommend checking out the LRR pre-release. Yeah, I've seen some M19. There's some really good cards in there. There's one that I won't spoil that really blew me away, that is in an upcoming episode of Citizens. It's really sick. Now, I think I do nothing and wait until his turn, and then maybe Blessed Light something, but we're not really under threat. And I want to make sure I can get the Cold Water Snapper out, and then on Sarah's Wings, we'll just literally end the game, because I'll have, like, a 5/6 Flying Vigilance Turtle with Lifelonk. This... I feel bad for Carnal, man. He's getting toasted. Someone says blew me away, spelled B-L-U-E. Yeah, dude, the Wheel of Fate was not kind to me. I got roasty toasted. I will kill him, dealing 1 damage at a time! No blockers. Damage. Oh, he only has 2 land. That's so sad. I'm definitely going to put the forest down because green is the best color. I vacillate back and forth as to whether green or blue is the best color. Keep in mind, this is a turn 4 turtle. This is a great card. Now, what could he possibly be thinking? Huh? Dark Tools is what we're playing today, man. We're doing Dominaria drafts all dang dickety damn day. All right. Okay, so he's doing a lot of stuff to get a sparring construct back, and that's okay by me. I'm gonna go ahead and equip the turtle. Let's see, what mana do I want to leave up? Probably these two, because there's more instants in this set that... There's more instants in this set that are blue and white. I hope he's got another sparring construct down. I like turtles. I mean, part of me wants to Blessed Light the Artificer's Assistant just to really hurt him, but we gotta hang. We gotta hang tight. Dude, I'm telling you, hexproof turtles with flying are so ridiculous. I think blue-white flyers benefit so much from having just a single. Where's my Eucerin? From having like a single give thing flight or arcane flight or something like that. Hey, we've hit the 2 packs. Reward 2 packs. Which was 1,500 gems. I'm actually curious. If I go to the store and I want to buy packs. Purchase packs. 3 packs is 600. So I spent... So I basically did 7.5 packs worth. Resume this puppy. So this... Is this actually break even? Wait. So if I go to purchase packs, I can spend... So let's see. So it's like 4.5 packs would be 800 gems. Ish, right? So 4.5 packs is 800 gems. So this is like 7.5 packs worth of stuff. So this is about break even. Wow. And I also get to keep the cards. It's not bad. I didn't get coffee. I'm the suckerist, man. Oh, my original deck does suck. My original deck does suck. I really need to cut a turtle, cut the Pegasus, cut the Call to Cavalry. Just keep the Blessed Lights and the win condition in there. Well, this is an acceptably good outcome so far. Bam. Yeah, you know what? I got 2 things I want to bring up. 2 unrelated to Magic the Gathering things I want to talk about. First of all, on the 21st and... Oh, gosh. Let me make sure I get the date correctly. The 20th and 21st of July, we're doing another day-night festival. Another day-night festival. Now, what does that mean, even? It basically means... that we're going to have a day where we're going to be playing all sorts of games together. I'm going to be streaming on that Friday. But then also we're having a Saturday non-stream day where it's more of community organized events. Because there was sort of a struggle where a lot of people wanted to watch the stream And if there were events happening that they wanted to participate in, they felt like they either had to watch the stream or play in the events and not watch the stream. So let's see here. This is the top 3 cards. Alright, so I can actually deal with this. Do I want to deal with this now? So I feel like I have a lot of flyers, so I don't really want to use a Blessed Light on this. I kind of wish I had another island for the weight of memory. Oh my gosh, that card is really not good. If he taps and brings down a thing. I mean, he does not really have a threatening thing. Threatening board. Who's gonna swing in with the Wind Grace Acolyte? Isn't it Saturday, Sunday? I'm pretty sure it... I might be getting the date wrong. I can't remember... What did I just open? No, I'm sorry. I'm wrong. It's Saturday, Sunday. I just keep screwing these dates up. I think I'm actually content to Blessed Light it. Sorry, it is the Saturday is the stream day and the Sunday is the non-stream day. We were considering doing a Friday, Saturday, but too many people couldn't do it. I do now recall well. Peanut butter snapper time. The army of turtles befall him. So there's the Day-Night Festival that's going to be happening on Saturday the 21st, where I'm going to be streaming from about 10 to 6. And then there is the Sunday Have Fun Community Day, where there's going to be like Dungeons and Dragons, campaigns being run. There's going to be little groups for various games. We have an improved looking for game function over on the Discord. I don't even know what this does. Sacrifice 2 creatures, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Great, tight, good. So technically he can triple block, and if he does that, I'm just going to exile the Drudge Sentinel. Because that means that he... Because with this much mana, this would indicate to me that he just does not have a lot of way to deal with anything. Like, he doesn't have a huge creature, he doesn't have a spell to blow me up. So if you go on over to discord.gg/day9tv, or you can go to the day9.tv website, and you'll see the community event listed right there, as well as the Discord auto-loads. We would love to have as many of you fine folk as would be interested joining us for the day. That seems like an awfully clear Blessed Light target. I want to do this first before he has an opportunity to declare any specific blockerage things. Because I want my damage to go through. Also, if you're interested in organizing something for the Day-Night Festival, there's ways to connect to that and to do that on the Discord. So arguably that, you know, this Partic Wanderer is not, or excuse me, this Partic Wanderer is not like the most significant threat. Like, it's just a 5/5. But I want to be able to just swing in with my Cold Water Snappers every single turn. He has one card in hand. So, yeah, he doesn't want to block with the Drudge Sentinel. He doesn't really need to trump anything right now, but it looks like he's going to elect to, which is fantastic news for me. So the second thing that I wanted to announce is that next Friday I'm going to be beginning my playthrough of Bloodborne. I'm doing it starting on Friday. I'm also going to be doing it on Monday, the following Monday. So if you like Bloodburn, I'm going to be like, yeah, Yahar, uh-huh, that's right. Still stuck on Dark Souls 1, says Ectoplasm. You gotta get on it. You gotta get on it. Oh my gosh. Ghost Saigon himself has done 79 months, getting ever closer to the excellent 84 7-year sub badge. Ghost Saigon says, Dear Mr. 9, it doesn't have anything to do with MTG, but 2 nights ago I finished a project in Super Mario Maker that took me 736 hours over the course of 10 months to finish. I just felt like sharing because I'm happy to be done with it. Congratulations, man. Dude, is there a place where someone like me could go to... You discard, you big old jerk. Where, like, I could go to see this sort of thing? Do I really want to kick this? Probably. You have a YouTube link if you want to see the level. Could you send that to me on Discord? That would be wonderful. That would be super wonderful. For now, I'm just going to beat down Kelvin with turtle after turtle after turtle. And, oh gosh, I forgot I need to send a message. What now? Alright, so I think that this man is so dead. It's almost incroyablement. So let's just go to combat. Let's whack with these. We're going to grow from ashes and just put 2 lands kicked on the battlefield to thin the deck out a little bit. Actually, how much mana is that? It's a kicker of 2, right? So we have 5. Yeah, I should have enough to cast both of these. He's running out of chumpers, man. Yeah, dredge. Glowing and beautiful. Pay 4. Kaboom. Nanowar Scout. Yeah, Ghost Sagan, part of the reason that I want to see your levels is Carl Sagan42, who's this excellent streamer who does a lot of really amazing stuff with Super Mario Maker. His content is unbelievable. Like, so good. Look, there was the alarm that was going to go off to remind me to do the thing that I just did. I'm so on point. He has done some amazing levels in Super Mario Maker. I think this is now when I can begin just attacking with all things. And this one first, of course. The less chumpers, the better. Oops, oops, oops. You know, let's chuck that down. Always a bad idea to do that, but, you know, I want to give him at least a little bit of hope. I don't know what this...
Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh my god.
I never thought. There's 8 of these. Create 8 2/2 black zombie knight creature tokens with menace. Oh my god, did I just immediately lose? Well, this is a slower format. It's a good thing I'm getting these grow from ashes. This is great. A little land flooded here. Literally, there's 3 lands left in my entire deck. I'll get the forest and the island. Well, the good news is that of the 14 cards remaining, essentially all of them are spells. Let's, you know what? I'm not going to do any attacks. That's incredible. That's incredible. I'm gonna get some coffee in between this. Oh my gourd. Against this nerd, I actually don't think I changed my deck very much. He seems to have a really weak opening game and then also has Josu Vess. Yeah. They die. I think he should hit the all attack button. Oh my god, that's a powerful button. This will at least die. Trade off. Because that needs to be tapped, huh? Wait. Oh! I always screw this up. It's pay 3, and there is an effect that is tap the Drudge Sentinel. Alright. I mean, we lost for sure, but I always mess that up with this card specifically. A lot of cards are like pay 3 mana and tap to give it indestructible. It's like pay 3 mana as an effect, tap it. I actually think I'm not going to change anything because this guy's deck, I believe, is... Alright, I have 2 minutes to get it. That's fine. That's plenty of time. Be right back. With 30 seconds to spare. Yeah, do I actually want to do anything? Yeah, I don't think I want to do any favorites. Alright. Alright. Oh my god, kill me. Kill me. You know, I think I should have... I think I did need to still cut out the Pegasus Courser just so I can get the extra lands in there that I needed. God, this could have been something great. We gotta chuck it. Send it back. Alright, I got my slippers on. We're good. This is moderate. Limited is life, says Deathnell ID Man. F yeah. God, I mean, I really like Limited a lot. Because, like, part of me is like, you know, I was not super... I was not super thrilled about just the cards in this draft. It felt a little bit more like I was trying to make it work. And I just like this feeling of like, oh yeah, I'll just sign up and play a game. Alright, Academy Journey Mage is going to be nice. This Ooze is not a wizard, so bleh. Spell costs 1 less to cast. You control a wizard. Oh, is this how we're gonna do it now? I guess that's fine if he wants a fungal infection to trade off. I don't actually like this card in draft as much. This is how I wanted. See, he kept the 2-lander and he's being punished. Oh, he's gonna have to discard a card at the end of the turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's actually pretty tight. I think I'm just gonna blink of an eye this because I actually want to get the land. I'm gonna kick this because if I can get the Cold Snapper Turtle out, and now he actually still has to discard a card, which is hilarious. So at the end of your turn in Magic, if you have 8 or more cards, you must discard back down to 7. So by bouncing this, he has to discard a thing, which is deeply pleasing to me. See, now he has to discard something. And he discards the Thorn Elemental! A big bad turtle time. Alright, this turtle, this is gonna be the ass-beater turtle, man. It's turtles all the way down in this deck. Waka-cha. 1-1. Alright, ready for game 3. Okay, so I need to get rid of the Pegasus Courser, get rid of this Call to the Cavalry, lose 2 plains, add an island, add a forest. And now we have the question, what do we want to do against specifically his deck? Do we think that... I kind of think actually a Homerid Explorer is nice on curve. Maybe another Homerid Explorer. I mean, I know that just sounds very doofy, but like... I don't think that he's particularly aggressive, and I think these would be good ones to slow him down. Another argument could be the Befuddle. I kind of like another Homerid Explorer. Should have cut a turtle as well, but whatever. It's just crabs and turtles, man. Yay! Oh my god! Keep! Oh my god, we have a Llanowar Elves, we have a forest. We have a thing that we can play. Oh, Adventurous Impulse. Very well. Okay, let me show you how it's done. You just start the game off and you just play it. You understand, Kelvin? Let's see, I got my little one winner. I'm an elf. What is this thing, huh? Memorial to Unity. You may reveal a creature card from among them and put it into your hand. Okay. I'm getting out this Yavimaya Shepherd, dude. Alright, he's ramping, I'm ramping, we're all ramping for ice cream. As if Day 9 did not already shock and awe people with his ability to come up with well-curved decisions. Guess what? Into the graveyard they go. Wow, he's got some goods, man. So if I attack with Yavimaya Shepherd, he could double block, but he would lose his Llanowar Elves. So I think that he will. Wait, he'll just block with the Scout. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Goosey Goosey says, mind if I ask roughly how long you'll be streaming? I'm gonna try to shoot for around 5:15-ish, something like that. I have to get ready to go into the wonderful city of San Francisco. It's actually not that wonderful. It actually is kind of a mediocre city, especially in comparison to Los Angeles. However, I will formally note that I'm having a birthday dinner tonight. I want to eat Mexican food, I want tacos, I want margaritas, and I don't know if this is served at Mexican restaurants, but by God, I want cheesecake. That is what I like. By the way, you'll notice our opponent is screwed on land. I'm going to cast Weight of Memory. Target player puts the top 3 cards of their library into their graveyard. I'm both excited to see what I draw and excited to see what he doesn't. Oh my god, we have been like on curve with just beast plays. Oh! Those were the top 3 cards in his library! It was a land and a land and a land! It's your turn, Kelvin. That is filthy, dirty, grody, gross. Oh my god, we hurt a person today in a way that's safe. In a safe environment, in the context of a game. Oh, well, Kelvin, you do deserve it a little bit. Alright, well, I think first things first, I'm going to go to the combat step, and I'm going to blast in. Notice that he doesn't have any black mana. Just swinging in with the Homeroad Explorer. Dude, this crab is so good. Bam. Get in there. Kabum. And let's add our giant swollen greenie man. He might appear to be cast with double blue, but in his heart, he's a green boy. Yeah, dude. So I'm gonna be trying to go till 5. I think an explosion is what we're gonna see in about 10 seconds. Uh-oh. Or maybe something that's gonna get blunk. That's nice. Alright, so I'm gonna go to the combat step, and I'm gonna whack with Zahid, the Jinn of the Lamp. And I'm not going to do anything with this blink of an eye on my turn. I'm going to wait till his turn. I'm going to run out a single Corrosive Ooze, because that is important to me. So now I have the 4 mana open to play the blink of an eye satisfactorily. Sunash says, trying not to backseat game a whole lot, but why not swing with the 2/2/2 to see if he trades with elves? Well, the 2/2 will just get blocked by the Llanowar Scout, so I didn't really see a reason. Maybe that is an incorrect assessment. Like, because if I'm going to be ineffectual, I don't know why I would attack. It'd be rather important for me to stay alive, because I'd be sort of... it's either neutral, or it shits on me. Sunaj says, oh right, shit, 1-3, Lameo. Don't worry, Sunaj, because I literally made that exact attack on stream about 90 seconds ago. Was this kicked? No, this was not kicked. Okay, so now what we're going to do is, on the combat step, right before combat, now that this fine friend has spent all of his mana, we're going to return this 5/5 to his hand. And this pretty much suggests that Feral Abomination will be the play that he's going to do next turn. Day 9 is the winner! Bling, blang, blow. Oh my god. Dude, the daily rewards on MTG Arena are pretty stupidly good. Like, I am not someone who really cares about daily awards at all in any game, period. Plus, my life is so stupidly packed busy all the time. Why would I do that? And I still try to find time to like log in and get the rewards because it's quite a juicy bit. So we basically broke even at this point. If I get to here, I literally get enough gems to pay for the next draft, which is always what we want to do. Ideal draws allow you to curve out by looking. Whatever, the game's ready. There's always a fine balance between useful tips on the screen and loading fast to get you into the game. Bandit Be Blazing says, how freely are they giving away codes for the game? I'd love to try this out and get my friends in it as well. God, I really screwed the pooch putting the Call the Cavalry in. That's fine. First of all, I'd recommend just applying straight up to get in. They've been, you know, letting people in at a pretty regular clip. And occasionally we'll have keys to give away. I believe we don't have any today. But when I was doing some streams earlier on, we had some keys that we were giving away. Anyone here in chat managed to get one of those keys to get in? I always wait till second main to play things, but whatever. So notice that I got the second one on the first day. It's a lot of passing in the first few turns in this. Like, if we ripped planes, that would be just a complete nut draw. Alright, we whiffed on the land. Yeah, I think that the significant mistake I made in this initial construction was, oh, whenever one or more creatures you control attack at that much mana in any combination. Alright, well, there is a mistake that he's made, that this Cyclops gets -2/-0 as long as 2 or more creatures are blocking it. So if I double block like this, I can double block like this, or I could actually double block Grand Warlord Radha. This is probably best. Well, now the thing is that he does have 2 red mana. You know what, let's just lose. Let's just lose. It's a good day to die. Monsieur Dux says, happy belated birthday, my dude. Hey, thank you, Monsieur Dux. See, it looks like he's tapped out, but remember that this thing adds mana. Shivan Fire! Yeah, you know, we're pretty dead. Would have felt weird to just not block at all. It's one of those, like, well, if you got him, you just got me. Like, I didn't draw land. My construction's not fantastic. No, 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 no. I lifted my mouse when I scrolled up, and I went right past it. Like, now I want to shame concede. I just hit the button. I just hit the button on accident. I hit it, and then I was going to hit the cancel, and I just didn't do it. Alright. I'm returning this one to the hand because it does not have haste. So he's gonna get a mana. I don't even care. Getting out of this game. Oh, we're exploding, baby, now. Alright. I am adjusting this deck. See, once we get through game 1, get rid of the Courser, get rid of the Call to Cavalry, get rid of these, add one, add one. Kill a turtle. Now we have 3 cards that we can put in. And I think I like the idea of putting in a Homerid Explorer. Homerid Explorer, and I kind of like jamming an Opt in there. I think this is actually going to be much better. ATP 92. I'm feeling not great about this. I'm feeling not great about this. We got to mulligan this. This is a 2-lander. You have a Jousting Lance that seems better than the 1/3. I don't think I have a 1/3 in this deck at all right now. Grave and something else. To be fair, this deck did better than I expected already. This deck did about right where I was kind of thinking. Thought you added a 1/3 that mills. That was in the previous match where I thought it was more important to have Dare. The best part about the interface on MTG Arena is that it just goes, yeah, you're screwed, I'm passing your turn. Like there's this moment where it's like, what will you do, Sean? I'm like, I'm gonna play this forest I just drew, and then it's like, you're done, and it speeds to the end of the turn. I'm like, oh. I hate that feature. It tells your opponent so much. I don't mind it that much. Probably disable it. Oh, no way! We did it! We got a spider! Woo! Bam! Boom! Boom! Wang! Pow! Boom! There it is. I'm indestructible. Alright, the best part about Weight of Memory is that it will help me thin the land out of my deck when I invariably rip 3 islands right off the top. No, I'm not blocking it. I'm not doing it. There's no way he doesn't have Shivan Fire. There's no way he does not. Mana Acceleration. Look at this. Yeah, you're gonna go ahead and put 3 in the grave. Attacks. Now, how do I do this one? I think I have to... Where am I going? Fuck. Alright, so here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna play the Genie. What happened? Well, I was going to get the Llanowar Elves out, but... I hit a little Z button when I clicked on the forest, and then clicked over here, and I think it just didn't go through. So he's going to attack, so I have to block on the left. Why do I keep floating the planes instead of playing the Llanowar? Oh, well, last turn was a mistake. This turn, I hit Z on the forest, but the client locked up for a moment, and so I couldn't untap when I'd clicked. So. One error, one interface. Yeah, I'm just... Get me out of this game. Alright, cool.